Welcome back, everybody. Time for some more Ultimate Admiral Age of Sail. And we're going to revisit that mission that went so horribly wrong the last time. And this time, instead of taking any artillery whatsoever, I'm loading up on as much infantry as I possibly can. And I'm much better prepared for what we are to face. Let's see how it goes. So here are our land forces right here, 1,975 men. And then we've got our ships ready to go, just like last time, only this time we don't have a battery that's going to get left behind. And we're also going to take this much more slowly. And I think what we'll do is we'll take these two shore batteries and then use those while we deal with the ships before we go to try and face the elements in the town. Okay, so what I've done is I've organized my forces into brigades of 2 just to make it a little easier to manage them in the field. That way I can just press these hotkeys 1, 2, and 3 and manage those brigades at once.
March!
Oh, these guys are going to march right down into my little pincer move here. Perfect. So we're going to move up the 2nd Brigade. 3rd Brigade's over here. I knew there'd probably be somebody out there. Alright, now we'll move the 1st Brigade up to... Oh, those guys surrendered just like that. Well, they had no choice, really. Alright, let's just bring them back here as far as we can away from the action. Oh, look at this. He's got a unit way over here. So we'll send 3rd Brigade over there. 2nd Brigade come up here to help support the attack to take out this battery.
March! Double quick!
Our ships haven't started arriving yet. All of my units are equipped for good melee combat, so whenever possible, charging is probably the way to go. Alright, don't fire again, guys, because you can see how well they do in melee. It's always going to be better for me to do that instead of trying to charge or trying to shoot it out with the enemy, because I'll take more losses that way. Alright, let's turn 3rd Brigade around, deal with these guys. And then we'll move these 2 up. Now they're going to rout before I get a chance to hit them in melee combat. Alright, we've secured Battery East. We're going to occupy Battery East with Sylvester. And we're going to want to take Battery West as well once we go deal with Galeb here. And hopefully soon we'll start seeing our ships. I'm going to keep Sylvester, the other half of his unit here, just to guard them, protect them. Oh, come on. Don't tell me this guy's going to be a thorn in my side. Because if he keeps running like that, then I've got to deal with him going and rescuing those troops that I sent to the rear. Can I break off some skirmishers from these guys? Yeah.
March! Geri çekil! Geri çekil! Marş marş! Geri çekil!
Okay, while we continue to pursue those guys, here come additional forces to engage me. We'll deal with them. These guys are driving me nuts. I'm chasing them all over the map, and I'm trying to deal with keeping these guys away from them as best I can. I just really want to wipe them out so I can be done with them.
Geri çekil. Double quick.
Stop running. We can just catch them. There we go. Finally. Okay. Now let's get these guys reattached.
Kill them all. Kendini kurtar. Geri çekil. Hepimiz öleceğiz. Kendini kurtar.
Alright, another unit surrendered. Let's get them out of here. Still no sign of my ships. I guess I have to take both of the shore batteries before the ships show up. We gotta deal with this other artillery unit.
Marş marş. Ready. Kill them all.
Alright, come on, finish these guys.
Kendini kurtar.
They're gonna shatter rather than surrender, it looks like.
Geri çekil.
Alright, get a volley on them. There you go.
Geri çekil. Geri çekil.
Alright, we'll be able to grab those guns. We'll let the supplies get away. Make sure these guys stay well to the rear, where they're not going to be a threat to turn around on me. We'll get this battery up here to help protect the rear, and then we're going to hold right here while we deal with the naval action once we take this battery. Yeah, you better run. Alright, looks like our skirmishers have returned. Now we're going to occupy this battery. We'll use Murray for that. Looks like we got 2 Murrays. Now we should see our ships in 3 more minutes. Well, there's a glitch that I didn't want to have happen. Indefatigable, it just told me it was retreated. It never even came onto the map, and it turned around and ran. Well, thankfully, that is my smallest ship out of the 5. So I think we'll be okay without Indefatigable. But that really stinks, and I don't know why that happened. But, oh well. Alright, now we're going to deal with these guys. It looks like he kept his battery intact over there. Not a huge deal. The main thing is we keep these shore batteries ready and able to fire. And we're just going to try to drive these guys over into the range of those batteries. So we'll stay on this side of him, which is where we want to be anyway. Alright, here we go. Let's speed things up a little bit until we get into position. I want to stay nice and close to these guys. Give these 68-pound guns that I've got a chance to really do their work. I've got 30 of them. They can do major damage, but they got to be close to do it. No, why are you firing at him? Fire at this guy. Oh, beautiful. I want to slow down so I can get as many shots on each of them as possible. I think he's got one big ship, but it's in the rear of the column. Yeah, back there. Alright, we'll start moving a little bit now. Good, turn that way. Turn right toward the shore batteries. I dare you. Because then they're going to be stuck. The closer they get to the shore, the harder they're going to have, harder time they're going to have getting away from the shore, because they're going to be going into the wind to get away. So if they'll turn away from me that way, that would be perfect. In fact, maybe I'll try to box them in. Let's double check what's happening over here. Because there were some supplies over there, but I think they might have gotten away, but I'm not going to worry about that too much. And then we just got to remember, once the ships are dealt with, to pull these batteries out. Well, he's carefully avoiding the shore so far. Last time he went in nice and close to the shore, but that's because I didn't have those batteries occupied, and he probably knew that. We'll just shoot these guys up best we can. Try to sink these three or capture them if possible, but this is the main target right here. In fact, maybe we'll just go ahead and try to grab one of them now. We've got such an advantage on these guys. I should have probably tried to grab... Yeah, I'll grab them with the Constitution. I'll use these guys to grab him if they have the chance to do that. Might be tough going in the opposite direction, but we'll try. Oh, we got him. This one might be a little tougher. My aggressive negotiator poured into him. Put these guys on AI so they can handle that on their own. Constitution's boarding. That should be over pretty quickly. Oof, that was brutal. Philadelphia is not exactly my best ship. Alright, so let's deal with this. Minimal crew of 25. And get that thing out of here. Send it that way. Get Constitution back in the action. I'll send these guys this way. They'll be a little easier with the wind. Just to get them out of there. Alright, hit them. Actually, let's get around behind him if we can. Oh, that one surrendered. Excellent. Honestly, we'll just let them sit, I think. I think we'll get the Philadelphia to try and capture this guy. And then once we do that, we'll send all of our ships to gang up on him. This is going to be a problem. Alright, let's get Constitution turned as best we can. These guys can rake him from the bow. Grab your muskets, boys. Fire on these guys as much as you can. Hermione starts boarding. Alright, that one's done. So let's get Hermione to put a minimal crew on that one. Get it out of here. And then Philadelphia, which is not my best ship, ought to be able to deal with these guys. And Constitution just kind of backed into the right position here. We'll have them boarding from the other side. There we go. All right. Oh, that other ship unsurrendered, did they? All right, aggressive negotiator, that's your job. So let's put 100 men on that one. Now Hermione can go ahead and we'll use their troops or their sailors to help out with this mission. I'll send aggressive negotiator to deal with this last one. It looks like it's finally getting in range of my shore batteries a little bit. Just anchor that one. We'll anchor that one. Philadelphia is probably good right where she is. Let's go ahead and anchor Hermione, because then we're going to unload their troops to help out. Time to aggressively negotiate. So he's been actually attacking my forces up here because I can see they're low on ammo, which means we, at least for those guns, we could probably use that. Okay, we've got all the ships. We'll put a minimal crew over there. Now aggressive negotiator can go ahead and unload their forces because we're going to need every man. Blocked, of course. Get off on the other side. Alright, time to take the city. Well, I chased the supplies to the edge of the map, but I finally got these guys. We can grab these supplies and use them for ourselves if we can get back to the position without being hit by this enemy. You can see all my sailors starting to arrive. So we'll deal with these guys and we'll move on. So I went ahead and merged as many of these Marine units as I could. I mean, they're not technically Marines, they're just sailors fighting on shore. And we got a chance to grab some more supplies here, so I'm going to try to do that right now. We're bringing these supplies over. As many of these units as we can catch out in the open and destroy, the better, because then there won't be as many defending Tripoli. Alright, we'll come up here with the, it wouldn't let me remerge Webster or Sylvester's skirmishers into Sylvester's unit. We'll use the Hermione crew to grab these supplies if I can. Although it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to do that. I think I got to do it with infantry. There we go, there's some more supplies. Where's the artillery? Okay, the artillery's moving along with us pretty nicely right now. So we're going to keep everybody together. We'll advance in force on this first of the two objectives. Once able to hold that one pretty securely, then I'll move whatever force I can around to take the second one. Alright, looks like we're going to run into a decent number of his men right out here. I want to try to preserve my infantry right now because they're all brand new, so none of them has a lot of experience. I'd rather use some of these experienced naval units if I can. Not sure that I'm going to have a chance to really use these guns because they're going to constantly be moving. It's another unit to move to the rear. Let's keep our supply close if we can. All right, let me let some of these guys get up here before we start attacking here. Oh, he's got artillery up there. Okay, we got to deal with that. So we'll get Bonnie up and around there. Cutler as well. Get up there and deal with that artillery. Alright. Melee whenever possible. Oh, Carrie, slow down there, Chief. Yeah, that's a naval unit. I'm not as concerned about losing them. Don't fire, guys.
Marş!
Okay, so let's reform after all of that, and we're ready to march on the first objective. Alright, we're getting our infantry up to the front now. I'm not sure exactly how much we're going to be facing once we get closer to the town. I formed all of my remaining infantry units into one big division. I'm going to start sending my other units around to the flank. Alright, let's do this again. There's actually 6 of them. Trying to grab these guns. There we go. Oh, there's artillery over here, and it's bad. Wow. That's the battery from inside the town. Holy cow, they lit me up. So we've got to advance fast. We got to just take this thing. I can't be getting shelled like that. I can't even wait for my guns to come up. There's supplies right there. Ouch. Those guns are brutal, that's for sure. All right, let's very quickly move on Siege West. I'm gonna get up this hill if I can. Oh, the friendly fire! Holy cow, guys! Dang, that just tore into Bonnie. That's one thing that's a little tricky. I like that there is friendly fire because I want that to be careful, but when you send one unit into melee, the others should know to stop firing. Oh, that was absolutely just devastating. Alright, well, we're dealt with them. Now let's get moving on this other objective quickly, so I'm not getting shelled into oblivion by these big guns in the town, because you can see what they're doing to me. They're absolutely devastating. Ugh. I'm not going to be able to hold anybody here for very long under the fire of those guns. So we've got to quickly grab this other objective. Alright, we're just trying to hang on over here with kind of a piecemeal defense, because everybody that's got any strength left at all, for the most part, is heading to the other objective. And I'm just getting pummeled by this artillery. I feel like I might have been better off just to try and take both of them at the same time, because sitting here like this, I'm just getting shelled into oblivion. Now we'll get our artillery going a little bit here, but dang. Alright, let's hurry up and get over there with these guys. We gotta take this thing quickly. And I'll try to keep these guys as protected as I can. But I may have to pull back and let him hold the objective for a little bit. Just because of that artillery. Oh, they're just blowing holes in my line like crazy. I don't know what the range is on those things, but I'm going to have to pull back. Whoa, slow down, skirmishers. Oh, they're still hammering me. And a lot of these units are already merged, so it's not like I can merge them again. Alright. Now the question is, I don't know. I mean, once I take the 2 siege areas, I don't know if that's it. That'll be enough to force them into a surrender, or if I'm going to actually have to take the town. Because that could be a problem. Okay, I can merge these units.
Forward!
Okay, it appears that's all he's got over here. No, there's another unit. And we're under heavy fire from that battery.
Double quick!
Okay, secured Siege West. 10 minutes. Let's see if that's enough to finish this. Come on, baby. Tell me that's it. Oh, flanked. Ouch. Oh, boy. We're not going to hold it. Oh. Okay. Those guns. My goodness. Alright. We got to be a little less careless about this. Just can't walk in there like I own the place. It's kind of what I was doing there. Oh, there's some more units coming down. Oh my gosh. Okay, send help. Get these guys reformed. Try to break this unit if I can. And once again, we temporarily have secured Siege West. Alright. See if these guys can get in there. We're gonna make sure he doesn't retake siege south from me. Oh boy, reinforcements. Darn it. Oh my gosh. How many men does he have? Jeez. He sent everybody that time. He's getting super aggressive now. I was trying to reform up on this hill while I send reinforcements, and he pursued me right up the hill. And he's charging into me with everything he's got. I'm trying to get Murray over there, and I was hoping I had some time to do that, but he's not giving me time to do that. He just went right at me. Alright, Murray, you gotta run, dude. At least I got some of his men to surrender that time. And I'm going to try to form enough of a force up here on this hill that we can charge down in there and take this thing once and for all. But even right there, we're heavily being nailed by those guns. I can't even see them. But you can tell they're enough to just devastate me. This is a tough battle. And once again, I thought going in that I had enough men once I got to this point, so I got a little careless. Not thinking it was going to be that hard to take that second objective. And I'm paying for it. Okay, so you can see here, I've tried to get my forces over on this other side of this hill, hoping that that'll get me out of sight and out of range of his guns. And we're going to try to deal with the units that are on this side. Looks like we got one of his units. Oh, he unsurrendered one of his units, but then I shattered him real quick. Oh, here he comes again at me over here now, but I think I've got the manpower to hold there against what he's got left. So we're going to try to deal with these guys over here, stay on this side of the hill, and come at that siege objective from over here, hoping I can stay away from his guns for as long as possible. Okay, here we go. Our last-ditch effort to win this battle with what few men remain. He's still got men over here. Hopefully I stay out of range of those guns long enough to get in here and hold this objective for 10 minutes. He's still counterattacking over here. He keeps sneaking in behind me with men. But in this case, these guys don't seem to matter a whole lot about what's happening. Let's go see what's going on over here. Okay, that's just this unit here. We'll just keep them occupied as best I can. Try to keep him from unsurrendering other units. Ugh. Why are these guys breaking toward his guns? No, don't do that. Okay. Let's see if this works. Here come his guns now. Now let's sit tight and hope that these 9 minutes tick off, and that's enough to win this thing. Four minutes. 4 minutes. Come on, boys. Please tell me this is the end, because if I have to advance on the town, I'm done. And wow. Holy cow. He had 5,300 infantry in that town, defending that town. We killed 3,300 of them. Oh my gosh. We killed a total of 8,600. Killed or captured. No, that was the losses. Okay, so here's the crew. He still had 2,000 men left. That's interesting. Well, no, there were some missing too. Wow. That was intense, but it's a win. So I don't know if there's anything left after this or not, but let's take a look. Okay, so you can see the amount of money and prestige that I won for that. We're going to hit end chapter, and that's it. That is the end of the U.S. campaign, and it was definitely a doozy there at the end. So you can see here, total strength over the course of the campaign, total losses over the course of the campaign, and I guess losses count things that I sell or give to the Admiralty, because I definitely didn't lose that many. Enemy strength and losses. We never saw, well, we did see one first rate for myself, and that was about it. I don't even remember seeing a first rate on my end, but I guess there was at least one. So there you have it. That is the end of the American campaign. We'll come back in about a week or so and start the British campaign. Let me know your thoughts about all that. Use the comment section below. Thanks for watching all the way through this whole thing, and hopefully we'll see you again soon.